So good morning, Toastmasters and youth leaders, and I'm the Surgeon at Arms for today's session. So I'm going to be looking into everyone's whatever we're doing, so it goes fine and well. Yes.
Okay, shall I start?
Go ahead.
Okay. Chief Coordinator, mentors, youth leaders, a very warm good morning to everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. While I, President of YLP, declare the meeting open to all. The meeting is open now. I feel like we have been compared to others throughout our lives. The moment we're born till the end. Height, weight, skin complexion, grow a little more, marks, grow a little more, percentages and our abilities to do things, grow a bit more, jobs and salaries. We always wanted to be better than others. But I feel this one comparison just gives birth to some unwanted emotions. Like, see, we feel ungrateful because we don't have what others have. We're unsatisfied because of that, and we aren't content with what we have. This one comparison just changes a whole set of emotions. To put it in simple student language, I got 75 marks out of 80. Great marks, right? 75 out of 80. But I'm not happy. You know why? Because after some time, my teacher called out my friend's name and she got 78 out of 80. 3 marks more than me. And now, rather than being happy about the 75 I've got, I'm upset about the 78 somebody else got. Stop comparing yourself because of that. We have wasted too much time comparing ourselves to others, and it's important for us to compare ourselves to ourselves rather than to others. Because that's at the end of the day. Question yourself. Are you better than what you were before? Are you growing? Are you learning? Are you improving? Because that's way more important than what others are doing. So let's not waste any more time trying to be somebody else. Accept your strengths and weaknesses and grow. Accept everything you are and you aren't, and learn to be happy with the 75 you have and aim for the 78 rather than being upset about it. Life is all about trying and failing and learning and improving. And that learning and improving is going to happen only when we stop thinking about others and we compare ourselves to ourselves and change and learn and improve. I'd like to conclude by saying personality begins the moment comparison leaves. So let's not compare ourselves to others. Be confident, be unique, be memorable, and be proud of who you are. With that being said, I would like to now call the Secretary, Mohammed Fawaz, to present the minutes of the previous meetings.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I present you the minutes of last meeting held on 24th July. The breakout rooms for AYLP and BYLP were created at 9:42. At 9:43, Madam President started the meeting and gave the presidential address. Then handed over the screen to the secretary for the minutes of last meeting at 9:45. This then screen was handed back to the president to introduce the master of ceremonies, Amatullah Rattawala, at 9:48. Then MC takes control to introduce the timer and at 9:49, the grammarian, and at 9:50. And then the Hawk Master at 9:52. And the role players explain their roles for the day. The form 9:50. Then from 9:52 to 10:13, all the 5 speakers completed their speeches. Then there was a break for voting the best speaker from 10:15 to 10:14 to 10:15. Then there was evaluation done for the five speakers from 10:16 to 10:27. Then the table topics gave 5 topics for 5 contestants and asked the youth leaders to volunteer for each topic till 10:41. And then there was a 1 minute break for the best table topics till 10:42. Then at 10:43, Hackmaster took over and asked 3 random questions from the meeting. Then at 10:47, there was a break for not long more than 30 seconds. At 10:48, the general evaluator took over and gave her evaluation. 10:55, there was all the winners of the meeting for best speech, best evaluation, best table topics, and best Hackmaster was declared. Then the screen was back to the Madam President and the meeting was adjourned and everyone left to the main meeting from the breakout room at 11:02. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Mohammed Fawaz. Now I call the Toastmasters of the day, Suzanne. The meeting is all yours. Is she there here?
I don't see her. Can somebody else fit in for that role? You have the agenda in front of you. President, can you assign somebody?
Just wait. I will talk to her. Is it Shreya or Suzanne?
Suzanne.
Toastmaster Viqaruddin?
Master Viqaruddin is not here. It's mentioned in the agenda.
Okay,
Suzanne.
is it? I think it is Shreya Suzanne. So I think
Shreya is
she is here.
here, but there is another Shreya, Shreya Sumesh. She is the evaluator.
No, this is Shreya Suzanne.
Yeah, Shreya Suzanne is not here.
No, sir, she's there. She is there.
Is she available now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you just switch on your video, please?
My video is switched on, sir.
Go ahead, please. All the very best. Sorry for the confusion with the names.
Thank you, Madam President Yusuf, for this introduction of mine. In nature, nothing is perfect and everything is perfect. Good morning, Chief Coordinators, mentors, guests, and all the fellow youth leaders. I am very glad to be the MC for Session 4. Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. So now I invite young leader Viqaruddin Mohammed to tell the timing criteria.
Greetings, Master of Ceremonies, youth leaders, chief coordinators, and toastmasters and guests. As timer, I'll time the table topic, speakers, formal speech, and the evaluation. I'll also alert each speakers of the time they have left. Using the green card, red card, and yellow card. At 1 minute, At 1 minute, I'll raise the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I'll raise the red card. Those Those giving speech should be limit their remarks of their speech times. The icebreaker speech should be 3 to 4 minutes in length. At 3 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 3 minutes 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. At 4 minutes, I'll raise the red card. Thank you. Back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, young leader Mirajuddin. To correct our English and those mistakes, I call upon young leader Ruel Stefan.
Yes, good morning everyone. I will be the grammarian for today and I will try to tell if there are any mistakes and also encourage you when it's all right. And over to you, Master of Ceremonies.
So, fellow youth leaders, get ready for the next one, whom I am going to invite is our Hawk Master, young leader Ayan Mohammed Ibrahim.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm gonna be your Hark Master, who's gonna tell you, who's gonna do some Q&A after your speeches and tell you what all was good in your speeches, whatever I liked. So keep it up and do your speech really well.
Wow, the Who is going to hear the entire meeting, so stay tuned till the end. Speech is a human nature itself, with none of artificially and written language. The most awaited session, the icebreaker speeches. Are you all ready to hear? Unmute your mics and say aloud, yes.
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 Yes. That's the spirit. So let's call upon young leader Amir Lakdawala, Finding Myself. Finding Myself by young leader Amir Lakdawala.
It's a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body and mind is capable of. This quote is said by Socrates, one of the greatest Greek philosophers and the first moral philosopher of the Western world. Good morning, fellow young leaders. My name is Amir Imran, and today I'm going to talk about two important aspects of life, physical health and mental health. When I came across this quote in third grade, I felt goosebumps all over my body. I thought about this quote all day, trying to understand. Ever since then, I became health obsessed. Not just physical health, but mental health as well. In this speech, my aim is to spread awareness about mental and physical health. I was once very skinny, to a point where I was mocked by my relatives and family members, asking me in a taunting manner that does your mother not feed you enough? This made me very insecure and unhappy with myself. It came to a point where my friends used to call me a stick. I knew I had to do something, as it was not just insulting, but I realized it was unhealthy as well. I started exercising and playing football. I started eating a balanced diet composed of protein, carbohydrates, and fats, and I started bulking up, which not only made me happier, but also made me fitter and gave me something to look forward to during the day. Did you know that the obesity rate in the United States is 50%, which means 1 in 2 people you meet there is obese? Playing a sport or lifting weights is crucial to a person's well-being, as physical health and mental health correlate. Having a well-balanced diet is also crucial. I will now be explaining the three main bears any damaged muscle. Carbohydrates. This macronutrients activities. Fats. Fats are very important as well, as they absorb many micronutrients such as vitamin D, vitamin A, and E. Water. Having 2 to 3 liters of water is a must, as it helps regulate our temperature and maintain our bodily fluids. Moving forward to mental health. Many of us must have faced mental health problems. For example, when our crush doesn't like us, or when you get bad results after working really hard. Exams. I was under a lot of pressure by my family members and teachers. This caused me severe anxiety to a point where I was nervous and couldn't get any sleep as it was constantly on my mind. I stopped talking to many of my friends and disrupted my social life. I completely cut them out. I thought this would help me, but instead it only made it worse. I believe if I knew how to take care and how to manage my issues, I would have gotten way better grades. Usually looked upon by many people in our society. Many of the people around us believe it's a myth. We are not even taught one chapter of it in school. This causes great concern. As in India in 2016, there were 302,000 suicides just in the age group of 14 and 29. I believe this could have been reduced if these people were taught about it in school or something. There are four main mental illnesses: depression, anxiety, PTSD, and eating disorder. Depression is a state of feeling sad throughout a long period of time and pushing everyone away from you. A few tips I could give you here is trying to seek help and try to seek help and gain attention from others. Anxiety is a state of being overly nervous and fearful, even for the smallest things. Here, maybe you could try relaxing, maybe try building a routine for yourself. PTSD is caused by excessive trauma after very stressful and depressing events in your life. And eating disorder is basically when you do not eat or eat a lot when you're stressed. Our mind is the most powerful thing, and I truly believe we should take care of it the most. As the famous quote goes, never remain unsilent in your struggle. Thank you. Back to you, MC.
Knowing our potential is important. Wow, that was fantabulous. Our next speaker is young leader Radhika Vinay with the speech title Get to Know Me. Get to Know Me by young leader Radhika Vinay.
Get to know me. If you're presenting yourself with confidence, you can pull off pretty much anything. Mr. Vinay and Mrs. Supriya, blessed with a little angel. 14 years back, they called her Radhika. That's me, apple of the eye of the whole family. And the lucky angel is me, grown up standing right in front of all of you, studying in 9th grade of ISB. Born in Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India, have been brought up in Bahrain and Oman. My ambition is to become a fashion designer and settle in Paris. My mother tongue is Telugu, but can speak English, Hindi, Telugu, and Kannada. Good morning, respected mentors and my fellow youth leaders. My dad is the backbone of Al Latif Alaujan, meaning business unit head of the company. And my mom is the backbone of the house, meaning head of the home and taking excellent care of all of us. My sister just finished her 12th grade and got her results yesterday. As siblings, we share our birthday with the difference of 1 hour, happens to be 1 day. I was born on 26th of June and my sister was born on 27th of June. We both are Cancerian. Recently, we have added a new member in the family, a lovely puppy. This helps us a lot to overcome our boredom and frustration during the pandemic, whom we have named as Enzo, an Italian name named Winner. Does anyone know what is a philatelist? Let me update you. A philatelist is a person who collects stamps and coins. I inherit this hobby from 2 generations within the family. I have finished 8 levels in karate out of 12 and continuing further. I have learned dramatic dance for 4 years and won several awards in Bahrain and Oman. My hobbies are drawing, making art and crafts. I also enjoy riding my bicycle. During my pastime, I enjoy Tinker, in which Tufanji is my favorite character. I also enjoy participating. I prefer watching scientific, adventurous, and zombie movies. I I love Italian and Indian cuisine at any point of time. I enjoy doing adventurous rides with my sister to travel around the world so far. I have been to Oman, Dubai, Georgia, Bhutan, etc. Guys, every place I have been traveled so far, I left my mark. Any guesses? Vomited, meaning I have travel sickness. Due to this, my sister is scared to sit beside me while traveling. My purpose to join Toastmaster is to become a better and a confident speaker and overcome stage fear. On the overall, I am very stubborn about doing or achieving things. Apart from this, I am friendly and an outgoing person. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.
To know ourselves is a stepping stone to success. You rock, Radhika. Third speaker is young leader Joel John with the speech title Me, Myself and I. Me, Myself and I by young leader Joel John.
Good morning to all present here. Today, I, Joel Joy, is going to introduce myself to you all. I was born in India around 8 years ago, and I am currently 13 years old. I study Asian school in the 8th standard. I enjoy reading books and playing games during free time. My ambition is to become a scientist or a mechanical engineer because I love making new models of new things and I am always curious to learn about new things. I like to play football and cricket, though I even prefer to play caroms and chess as indoor games too. Like most people, my favorite food is pizza, but I also like other foods like pasta and shawarma. My favorite subjects are science and maths, which is one of the reasons I want to become a scientist or an engineer. Through this YLP program, I want to overcome my nervousness and fear and also Joy, and he is a food specialist, but he is also an excellent chef when it comes to food. He works in a company called Digital Data Dimensions or D3. My mom's name is Mabin. She is also a computer specialist. It is my mom who encouraged me to join this YLP program. I also have a little sister named Janice. She is now 8 years old. She also likes to play and read books during her free time. She wanted to be a teacher when she grows up. Therefore, I conclude this speech by a quote by Carl G. Mason. Be yourself, but also always your better self. Thank you.
Young leader Joel Joy, I must say, what a stupendous speech. The fourth speaker, young leader Sarah Faisal, with the speech title The Young Adventurer. The Young Adventurer by Sarah Faisal.
I have been very attracted to this quote. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable, and want to live by it on the side while growing. Good morning, respected mentors and fellow mentees. Here I am today to break the ice. I was brought into this world on 14th May 2007 and was named Sarah, which means joy. I'll save you the math. I'm 14 years old. My most prominent features are the dents I have on my cheeks, which you call dimples. I'm a grade 9 student in the Kuwait English School, and my parents say I'm a very curious and inquisitive person. I like to know how the things around me work. I have a keen interest in coding and robotics, and someday I see my future in that. I also am a very big foodie, but I'm not a big fan of seafood. My favorite cuisines are Japanese and Italian. And as most of you, I also have a sweet tooth. Besides that, I am a very big movie buff. My favorite genres are horror, comedy, action, and thriller. My favorite movies are most of Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler movies. I'm a big Marvel fan too. Actually, that big a fan that as a gift, I asked my parents to get me the Iron Man gauntlet. My father is a banker and my mother is a computer programmer. I have an elder sister who is 3 years older than me, and she has great fashion sense. So she helps me pick out my closet. My sister and I love trying out new things together. We have similar taste in music too. My parents love traveling, and thanks to them, we have been to tons of countries already. One of the things I want to do before I'm too old is to travel the world, and I'm just waiting for this pandemic to end so we can start traveling again. Before, as a kid, I was scared of experiencing big roller coasters and rides. But in my recent trip to Germany, I went on a ride which covered the whole theme park. And no, I'm not exaggerating, it was really big. But I loved it. And then from that day onwards, I loved big, scary rides. In all the countries I've been to, we would always try a new adventure. So far, I have done river rafting, paragliding, mountain hiking, and played in the snow on the highest point of Switzerland. But there are still things I am waiting to tick off my bucket list. Now, coming to the athletic side of me, I am a very passionate about swimming and I'm a good badminton player. At least I think I am. I used to swim for my school team and I have won several medals. Aside from sports and games, I love collecting and building Legos. I have built some of the most complicated Legos all by myself. I even have Legos from few of the shows I've watched, like Stranger Things and Pirates of the Caribbean, etc. During the pandemic, I discovered that I have a keen interest in baking. I've baked my mother's birthday cake and few more on different occasions. With this, you have known me quite well, and I'll be looking forward for the further meetings. Thank you.
Our life is surely an adventure. Wow, your speech was just awesome. Last but not the least, let's call young leader Zayed Mullah with a speech titled About Myself. About myself, Zayed Mullah.
I think Zayed Mullah wasn't able to join in, maybe because of his internet connection. So you can carry on with the rest of the agenda.
Everyone did a great job. Now it's time for polling out the best speaker.
Before that, can you ask for timer report, please?
Yes. Amir take the Amir speech name name is Amir. Amir took 4 minutes 27 seconds. Radhika Vinay took 3 minutes 40 seconds. Joel took 1 minute 51 seconds. Sarah Faisal took 3 minutes 21 seconds. Thank you.
So are there any disqualifications?
Yes. The time was 3 to 4 minutes. Amir took 4 to 27.
I will leave it to the G. If you suggest, I can start posting. If you suggest disqualification, G. BTM Gayatri. GTM Gayatri for polling. Can I?
I would not like to disqualify anyone for their icebreaker speeches. I would not like to disqualify anybody put in that much amount of effort, and that effort needs to be recognized. I would like to take, yes, as the time is, I have no problems at all. Let everybody be qualified, let it be.
Thank you, appreciate. So here go the polling. Please do cast your ballot. MC, you can continue, please.
Now, to improve the speaker's speech, I invite our first evaluator, young leader Emmanuel Sam, to evaluate young leader Amir Lakdawala's speech.
I think he is logged out. Okay, can you continue with the second one then, please?
The second evaluator is young leader Shreya Sarasumesh.
And whoever is going to speak out, please pin the timer. It's very important that you pin the timer. Thank you.
Morning, Toastmasters, Master of Ceremonies, mentors, and fellow UP. I'm privileged to become the evaluator of my speaker, Radhika. First of all, it was a very wonderful speech. Her opening was really good, followed by the body and the conclusion. It was loud and had so many fond memories of her, which we all enjoyed. You did a really good job. Here are some suggestions for you to improve. It would have been a very good job if you would have turned on your video, as you can see your body language, eye contact, and the gestures you have made. And at times there were also some words which we couldn't hear as it was a bit blurry. Overall, you did a very good job. And over to you, Masters of Ceremony.
Thank you, Shreya. Now the third evaluator, young leader Afghan Khadija for young leader Joel Jar's speech.
Khadija, you need to unmute yourself, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'm evaluating youth leader Joel Joy with speech title Me, Myself, and I. Zig Ziglar once rightly said, "You don't have to be good to start, you have to start to be good." Congratulations on taking your first big step. Your speech was really enjoyable. You looked confident, well prepared, and your words were clear. Your speech was really well structured, and you had a clear introduction explaining what you wanted to do. All the best and looking forward to more speeches from you. Thank you.
Next, the fourth evaluator, young leader Jawad Ahmed for speaker young leader Sarah Faisal's speech.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Good morning to everyone. I'm the evaluator of Sarah Faisal, the fourth speaker of today's session. As it was her first speech, it was a very good one. Her introduction, her body, and conclusion was very good. It was well drafted and executed also. She had very good eye contact. She took a lot of pauses, which is essential because if she just continues on, we couldn't understand anything. There were some
problems, which were like there were things that she could improve on, like she could do some hand gestures and mostly hand gestures and like use of podium right now nobody is doing, but it can be done. So that's all I have to say for Sarah Faisal. Thank you.
Our fifth and last for this session is young leader Ankush Bhattacharya evaluating young leader Zayed Mullah's speech.
Hello, my name is Ankush Vichaya. I am the evaluator for Zayed Mullah, who must have had some network issues. But I would like to say everyone's speech was amazing and I loved your stories.
Thank you, Ankush. The toughest part of the day, the table topics, which is the most nervous thing. I invite youth leader Amatullah Lakrawala to take the stage and to fill lava of nervousness all over.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, for the introduction. A warm good morning to all the youth leaders, Toastmasters, and guests. Today, I am the table topic master. My role as a table topic master is to conduct a fun, impromptu speaking session. What does an impromptu speaking session mean? It means speak on our feet. I will give you a topic and you will have to think on your feet and reply to the particular subject. So, before I begin, I request our time of the day to explain the timing rules for table topics.
Timer Mohammed Miraj, can you please specify the timing criteria for table topics?
Yes. Yes, I have to say that everyone in evaluation and table topic took seconds time. And Amatullah table topic used 58 seconds.
What will be the table topics time for the speaker? 1 minute for green, 1.5 minutes for yellow or amber, and 2 minutes for red.
Yes, I have to say about evaluation also.
Evaluation part is done, so you can just say about the table topics timing, which is 1 minute is green, 1.5 minutes is yellow or amber, and 2 minutes is red. Yeah, so this will be the signal green for 1 minute, 1.5 minutes yellow or amber, and 2 minutes is red. Table topics master, it's all yours.
Okay, thank you. Usually in table topics, a person is given a sentence, but today I will conduct it in a different way. I will give you 3 words and you will have to use those 3 words in your table topic. As the grammarian said, the word of the day is unity. I urge you all to use the word of the day. I would like to request our Toastmaster Tawfiq to type in the chat box, type in the words in the chat box when I read the words to the person. Thank you for assisting me. Before we start, I would like to give an example. My words are dough, music, and light. I love pop music, but my mother never allows me to listen to loud music. So, in order to ensure unity in my house, I close my room door and switch off my lights to have fun my way. I use the 3 words in random order. So, you all can do the same. Who would like to go first?
Come on, youth leaders, you can raise your hand on the chat box or raise your hand virtually and come forward.
Can you repeat the words?
I will, you all will have different words. So I will give you a word. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Youth leader Ankush. Your words are ride, joy, and clouds. I repeat, ride, joy, and clouds.
I think everyone must have gone to a circus someday, or maybe even an amusement park. Everyone loves the rides. Not me, because I'm scared of roller coasters and even have cried on multiple times. I know, very embarrassing. Some people have a fear of clowns. I don't really understand that. My friends have talked to me about this when they go to a circus. In fact, even they have cried. I hope they don't know that I've told this. So one day I went to a circus with them just to see a clown. And that day I understood it. I understood it very well. It was incredibly scary to see such faces. And for a few days, I had some nightmares. My friends told me that they were just joking, but I said that that fear is very much real. I feel like they're following me. What I told you was not true, and I have fooled you.
Thank you. Who would like to go next? Okay, I would like to pick Radhika, youth leader Radhika.
Yes.
Your words are sunrise, time, and adventure. I repeat, sunrise, time, and adventure. Hello?
Amatullah, sorry, I missed
Okay.
it because they were having network issues. Did you say something or something happened?
Yes, I called youth leader Radhika. I think she was having network issues. So yeah. I would like to call Khadija Khan. Youth leader Khadija Khan. Everyone is not responding. Not everyone is not responding. I think she's also having network issues. Okay. Then youth leader Ayan.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Your words are team, victory, and happiness. I repeat, team, victory, and happiness.
Okay. So, okay, I got a speech. So I'm gonna talk about a school match in our school, like I was having during football. I was never confident during playing football that will I ever be able to goal whenever the ball comes to me. Like I'm really good in playing badminton, but when it comes to football, I'm not so good. So whenever the team used to tell me like shoot the ball, I was really scared because if I don't, they will kill me over there. So once, like when I started joining the football classes in a football academy, I got a bit of confidence in me. So during a match, I scored a goal and we got a victory. So after that, when I was so happy to tell them, they were really a bit sad because they thought, "What's the big deal in scoring?" But I was really happy that first time I made a victory for the team. So yeah, done.
Thank you. Would anyone like to go next?
Okay, I will.
Okay. Your words are forest, scenery, and way. I repeat, forest, scenery, and way.
Can you repeat the third word? Way. W-A-Y?
Yes.
Okay. Forest, scenery, and way. Well, I, for a very long time, haven't got to travel a lot, like even before COVID. And it's definitely a dream of mine to travel a lot. And maybe just get lost and do something that I haven't done because because of this situation, the whole world is travel a lot. So I have this wish, and it's a dream of we just don't get to experience scenery or something over here. So the Indian scenery is just something very exciting to me. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you. Anyone would like to go next? Okay, I would like to call youth leader Sarah.
Yes.
Okay. Your words are sunrise, time, and adventure. I repeat, sunrise, time, and adventure.
Okay. So I guess this was my trip to Dubai, and it was late at night. None of my parents or me were sleepy, so we decided that we would go out and see the sunrise because it's in a different country. So it would be really pretty and beautiful. And I love sunrises. Yeah, and I love sunrises. So we went out. Um, but we didn't really know where to go, so it was a long way to find a good place for the sunrise. So it was a long way and it was complicated, so I guess you could call that an adventure. But then at the end we did find the sunrise and it was really pretty, and it would be a day I would never forget.
Thank you. Who would like to go next? Okay, I would like to call youth leader Fardeen Khan. Okay, he looks like he's having network
I,
issues.
I would like to assign S.A. Javed, the mentor, to take this one. S.A. Javed, can you please put on your mic and video and take this challenge from youth leader Amatullah.
Just a moment. The voice.
No, you have different words. You will have different words.
So what are the words? Can you please repeat it?
Yeah. Shape, moon, and universe. I repeat, shape, moon, and universe.
Shape, moon, and universe. Is that the right thing what I'm hearing?
Yes, that's the word.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and the table topic master. It is a beautiful night when when I was back home in India. I used to just walk around after my dinner. When I just look at the sky, it's a beautiful one with the twinkling stars and a full moon. I really wonder how it could be, it could have been molded in such a way where the eyes could get treated during the night with a beautiful moon and the twinkling stars coming around and lot of comets and all these galaxies all put to get together in one roof, and how it has been molded to treat your eyes. So it was so amazingly, it was so amazing to see, such a beautiful scenery when you walk around, in a place like Ailigiri Hills. So it was so the climate and with the dark, with a dark night, and you look at the sky and you really wonder how it has been molded with a full moon and with black blinking skies, and how beautiful the universe is. And just I enjoy the moment whenever I just look up at the sky during nights. Thank you, and over to you, Amatullah.
Thank you. Now, could we release the polls for the best debate topic?
Thank you. There are two actually which have not been voted for, the evaluator as well as the role player. I think we can go back to MC to continue with the remaining.
Now, our Hawk Master, young leader Ayan Mohammed Ibrahim, is going to ask questions. So be ready. Ayan Mohammed Ibrahim, the stage is yours.
Okay, yeah. So I'm the Hut Master for today, and I'm gonna do some Q&A. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so guys, tell me, what's the best thing you can put in your speeches to impress any elder speaker? What's the best thing you can put? What your mentors also told you? Tell me. Unmute yourself. Okay. Correct. So you can put in quotes as Joel Joe did. I really liked facial expressions also. Yeah, but his timing was not good, so it's okay. and about the table topic master. About Amatullah, I really like that she didn't do it like how the normal table topics master they do. Like they just give you the topics and just tell you have to do this, you have to do that. But she just gave us some words and we have to create it. So that was a better way. Then about Radhika Vinay, I really her camera was not off. That's okay, but I really liked her voice modulation, the way she was doing it. So yeah, done.
Ayan, are you explained by the mentors what the Hawk Master's role is?
No, sir, clearly not. I had to ask some questions.
The Hawk Master, you have to ask the question, this quote being addressed by whom? So you can put it on the floor, and whoever, I know there are internet issues, including at my home today, because we have been running like all the computers and connected to the internet, but whoever got the words and got the quotes, got the sentences, they can let you know who what.
No, because some speeches I couldn't hear because of the internet also. Yeah, because of mine also.
So it's fine. If you haven't got the Hawk Master codes,
okay,
got some, it's fine. If you haven't, it's fine. We will continue with the session.
Okay.
But the Hawk Master role is supposed to be that you are listening to the entire session and pick up the best of the quotes, and you can put it forward to the audience and advise who said what. And whoever listened to that attentively, they will be able to answer in a grasp.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it in the next session.
Thank you, appreciate it. So MC, the role is back to you.
Now we will have the poll for the best Hawk Master participant.
I think it's better to avoid because we can't do that.
Yes, sir. I call now our general evaluator to give a
Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I had a thoroughly good time listening to the icebreaker speeches, the evaluations, and the table topics. And as a general evaluator, it is my pleasure now to give you feedback as to how today's meeting went. I like the fact that the Sergeant at Arms was so well, very well done. The President's speech, I was really impressed. Very, very crisp words and such good thoughts for such a young age. I really do appreciate. MC, smile. Smile. That's the only thing that's needed. You did an excellent job. And start smiling when you speak, so people know that you are enjoying yourself. I know that you are, but we need to see you smile so that we know that you're in it to get people to win it. Now, let's get to our icebreaker speeches. I think it's always good to hear our youngsters give the icebreakers because we come to know so much more about you. Today was no exception. Very well done. The kind of the language is very simple, obviously, from the student level, but so clear, so crisp. I thoroughly enjoyed all the icebreakers. Now, evaluations, you need to be very, very observant and you need to listen very carefully so that the evaluation is a feedback that can be given fairly. And I think today's evaluators did a good job. You were all observant, you were keen, and the kind of suggestions you gave, I really think the speakers should take it with both hands, practice well, and then do even better. Well done, evaluators. Now, our table topic master, young Amatullah, well, she's brought something new to the table, and I always believe the winners don't do different things, they do things differently, and she's done that differently today. And Toastmaster Javed, if you had not written that comment and appreciating, you would not have gotten to the table topics. But I'm glad you did, because the kind of words, the 3 words, the set of words that she gave, I think that was very innovative, that's new. Absolutely, a lot of people do not know what to do with it, but they do. They are able to think on their feet and they are able to speak a lot. So you did, Toastmaster Javi, very, very nicely done. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate the other table topic speakers also. To come up with something so creative and on the spot, that requires quick thinking skills and communicative skills. And every one of our table topic speakers had that. Much appreciated. And special kudos to the little table topic master. Now, I also would like to appreciate here Toastmaster Tawfiq, who posted the words in the chat box. That was very nicely done. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. One feedback about the Hack Master, I think Toastmaster Tawfiq has already done that. But here, it's a request that if a role player does not know what to do, this is my sincere advice, not a suggestion, it's an advice. Get back to your mentor. Pester your mentors. Ask them, what am I supposed to do? How do I do it? How do I carry it out? And every single mentor will help you. Don't wait for your mentors to get back to you and explain this is how things have to be done. You do yourself that, I think, an injustice, because our Hackmaster could have done a much better job. The fact is, his language is so strong, so good. Whatever he said was on point. Had he put it in his role, he would have done really well. And I would like to see that. Overall, the meeting was very well conducted. Every role player did what they were supposed to do. And the best part here, on a note of appreciation, the Hack Master was humble and accepted that he would learn and he will do it next time. With that,
sure, ma'am.
I would like to hand over back to our little MC. Very well conducted, a great meeting. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Over to you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Master Sir.
Thank you, ma'am, and back to you, Madam President.
Okay. So all the polls are over, or is there anything left?
Polls are over.
Okay, so are we gonna say the winners now or later?
No, we have to go to the main session to do that. But I would just like to have Madam Gayatri. I'm sorry, I can't switch on my videos because the internet will just disconnect. So I have to go verbally. Madam, with all respect, you've been great boost to all the mentees as well as the YLP coordinators. And today we got to know that you are the mentor for all lots of keynote speaker as well. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. And your kind words of motivation and appreciation are always admirable. Thank you for all that, what you have done. We really love it to have your participation and your contribution, and your words mean a lot. I want you to repeat that mantra. That mantra of yours is really touching, and it's spreading the love all across.
I read this mantra about 30 odd years back. Winners don't do different things. Guys, winners don't do different things. They do things differently. You can do the same thing and make it different. Amatullah proved it. This is just a sample. I'm looking forward to different things from this group.
So can you share a light on what things can be different in this YLP?
Oh, here I would like to support our young Hack Master. Where are you? I'm sure you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Make sure next time you get this job, young man, don't leave it. Grasp it with both hands. Listen to every speaker, make a note. And you can present, you can ask the question, and you can ask someone to support you by showing smileys on the slide share. Screen share, someone presents a PPT, show us a smiley. Present them with pictures of chocolate. Let them be a little hungry. Maybe even a pot of biryani will work. Get them into it. Everyone needs to pay attention. Make sure that you tell the MC, promote the Hack Master's work carefully. Let everyone be excited. Post quotes. Make sure that what you do adds value. People should think and they should remember what you did. And an MC, smile. You can show your smiley, you know, those things which we have, those little mustaches that we get on the sticks. In the same way, you can have a smiley painted as well. Things different, things that make you stand out of the box. And President, great job. Next time, smile more because you've got a very sweet smile. It depends how you want to present even your icebreakers, your table topics, something different on the PowerPoint. Think different. Remember, guys, you are all born not to blend in. You are there to stand out. Make sure you make that effort. Back to you, Toastmaster Tawfiq.
And we can all do it unitedly, the word of the day. So in unity is everything. I think what Toastmaster DTM Gayatri just mentioned, we just need to see it, and it's happening in the other room. Unfortunately, we are not there to see it today. So let's go into the other room to find out more. So are you all guys ready?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, Madam President, you can just adjourn it formally and join the meeting session.
Yes. So the next meeting will be on 7th of August next week. And for now, the meeting is adjourned. You may leave the room.
Just leave the room and go to the main room, please.